High School in the USA is a cultural exchange program giving students across the world a chance to have an authentic American high school experience.
Yep, and this morning we are here with Heather Wells, Regional Manager, and Danielle McLucas, a local coordinator and host family. Good morning, guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, great conversation to have for folks that are interested in learning more about this. But first, we're going to start with you, Heather. Talk to us about High School in the USA. What exactly is it?
High School in the USA is a J1 visa program for high school students between the ages of 15 and 18 years old. They are allowed to come to the United States for one academic school year. So we do have some that come for the semesters, but generally it's the one academic school year. They arrive into the host family about 10 days before school starts, and they leave right after school is out. So they get to experience the high school that their host family is zoned for. They get to experience the football games, the team spirit, all of our crazy holidays, and the fact that we decorate for Christmas at the same time we decorate for Halloween. So yes.
Yeah.
So we get to do all of that. So being able to do that, and host families are volunteers. They open their hearts and their homes to this cultural experience, which is life-changing.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for that experience to go two directions too, I imagine.
Absolutely.
Danielle, what does it take to be a host family?
To be a host family, you would need to have a bed in your home that's designated to the student, a study area for them to be able to do their studies. It's a high school program, educational program intent. To also, they would need to have, host family would have to have an application completed, and then they'll be able to go into our system, see the students, and select those students as well from all the different countries. So we have countries across 4 different continents, Mongolia, Egypt, Brazil, the Philippines,
Wow.
Denmark,
Italy,
Bulgaria,
Spain.
Yeah, so there's a lot that they can choose from as well.
For sure.
Heather, you've been doing this for a while because you just told us when your daughter was 4.
I've been doing it 15 years.
Yeah.
I have been doing it 15 years. She just recently graduated from high school. We had a student that graduated with her. So that was her choice, because I was like, no, it's your senior year, we need to concentrate on you. She said, nope, I want to share it. So she did. So I've hosted 11 and been doing it 15 years, and it's a true passion of mine.
Let's talk about the experience itself. Where do we even begin? Like, what does this do for a student coming in from another place? What do they learn? How do they leave a different student?
So first they leave with the understanding English better. They understand the American slang, they understand the American culture, the
Especially
different
Texas.
traditions.
Yeah.
They understand how proud we are of the Texas spirit.
Yes, they
they
do.
all know the Pledge of Allegiance. They all know the Texas Pledge.
Yes, they do.
They know about the Astros games, football.
Yeah.
So that's part of our cultural enrichment program, where each month we give an activity for them to attend. And so they see different parts of Texas, and it's good.
That's great.
And families get,
They get to be
another
involved with all of
perspective
these.
with their culture.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
They learn to cook with their students, so they learn to cook traditional Peruvian or Italian dishes, because our pasta's not Italian, and we've been told that.
Right.
We don't have real bread, according to the French. So they get to learn all of this at the same time, but at the same time, the exchange students get to learn about Chick-fil-A and Walmart and Target and cheeseburgers and what else? Milkshakes, I guess. Is what
Yes.
so, yes.
Chick-fil-A is a big thing here.
It is.
So is Whataburger.
What would you say and I'll ask this to both of you, like something memorable that you learned over the years hosting that has really stuck with you to this day?
Oh, there's so
That might
many.
be a tough one, yeah.
There's so many. Just what they take home and how they can take some of the things we take for granted, especially if we have kids that come from less fortunate backgrounds, where they go home and learn how to start a women's group to teach women how to read or how to get running water in their village. So it's teaching them things that we take for granted. It teaches them how to bring it to their villages back home in their countries.
For me, I would say the LEAD program is a big thing that the kids get to take back with them. So HSUSA specifically has this exclusive leadership program that allows for leaders, education, accountability, and development of life. Difference making as well for the kids. So the kids get to go to this class once a month. It spends about an hour, and then our program allows the host families to, if they have a high school student, to do that class with them. So this is a CEO sought after program that HSUSA is able to allow them to do. So it's pretty big deal.
It's a pretty unique opportunity. We're
Yes.
the only program that allows that.
That is
And they do
amazing.
get a certificate at the end of the LEAD program.
And these
as
are
well.
connections that will last a lifetime.
Yes.
Right? I'm sure you still keep in touch with a lot of these
My very
students.
first
Oh,
student's
they're my
31. So
daughters.
yeah, my
Yes,
very
absolutely.
first sweetest daughter's 31 now. So
Is that right? So it really does. It feels
Right.
like more than an extended family.
no,
I mean,
no,
that
it's
would
a
imply
family
like
member.
a cousin
They're
or something.
fam-
This is
they're
like
family.
These are my daughters.
part
yeah.
of the nucleus. Wow.
And
Yeah.
they call me mom after
Yes.
they leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and you obviously stay in touch into
Absolutely.
the
Yes.
future, sure.
I have
Absolutely.
one that's back in the States. She's going to come visit us in September again.
No kidding.
So super exciting.
yes, I've had several that's come back to
And you
visit.
guys are working on doing the abroad program for students here.
Correct.
As well.
We are. Yes,
That's-
we
that
are.
will
We're
be
working on
happening
doing
soon.
that. So yes.
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 It's been good.
Yeah, it's been really good.
So what do you guys need? Do you always looking for more volunteers?
We need volunteer
Are you
host
adding
families.
more countries, more continents? Are you?
We're always adding more countries, but right now we're looking for volunteer host families. We have until August 31st to get our students placed according to the Department of State. And so we do have about, I think, 60 right now that we're trying to finish placing. We've got probably.
And would they need to apply by that deadline to make sure there's
They
enough
need to
time to
apply
get the
earlier
paperwork?
than that so we can get everything processed. We do a home visit and things like that.
the sooner the better.
The sooner the better.
Yes.
So yes, and we can meet up with them. It goes pretty quick.
Let me ask you, obviously the ideal situation is probably a family with a child of the same age?
Actually-
or no? How does that
Any
work?
family.
Any type of family. We have single moms that open up their homes and they just make that connection to have that child that they weren't able to have maybe. Then you have
Traditional families.
traditional families,
Yep.
the mom, dad, 2 kids. Then you have non-traditional families, dad and dad, that are able to open their home to have it. It's all
Right.
any dynamic that's
Empty
an American
nesters.
Empty
family.
nesters.
Empty nesters are really big.
Yeah.
Single people, just one person in the home can host. So it's any type of family. There's not just, it's not, I mean, we're America, right? We have all different types of families.
And anyone that really
Yes.
wants to give back
Exactly.
and really nurture a
Yes.
young life that's coming from a place where they don't really know what's going on here. What an
Exactly. Yep.
experience,
What an
right? To come away and
Yeah.
really learn.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, where can people learn more? Because I'm sure that folks are watching and they maybe want to apply, want to just check it out.
Highschoolintheusa.com.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Heather Wells and Danielle McLucas, thank you both for being here.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for having
Really
us.